But if that's a three-way tie situation, that's how it will land for Group A. Miami had to sweep against Phoenix in order to have a better chance in that. So Brooklyn's big Miami fans here today.
1-0-2.
You could probably see some of the players and staff trickling over and start cheering for them.
Opening few points for St. Louis. Winding down their schedule, they have the Orlando Squeeze tonight, Vegas here today. Unbeaten this weekend. Just wide. What's the biggest pressure that the opposing side feels against Anna Bright and Kate Fahey?
3-0-2.
I think Callie just needs to be very selective when she attacks, because if she takes a couple of steps back and attacks down the line of Anna Bright, I think Anna's going to have an edge there. If Callie does the same thing, takes a step back or two, and then speeds up at Kate Fahey diagonal, similar scenario. So as long as Vegas is mindful and they're not trying to attack from defensive or mid-court positions, they're going to be okay.
So crispy from Anna Bright. 5-0 start for St. Louis.
But so far, the kitchen game was very strong for St. Louis. They haven't really given Vegas too many opportunities to initiate the attack.
But what a start for St. Louis. 26-3 is the record for Kate Fahey and Anna Bright this year.
0-5-1. You got it. You. Yeah, come on. Second serve.
And they're never complacent. They're nenever satisfied.
0-1-2.
Much of that in part to the leadership of Anna Bright.
You. Go. Go.
Oh. Fahey was letting it go, thought it was going deep. Lands just inside the baseline.
1-5-2.
Vegas is on the board.
You. Point. 2-5-2.
Anna Bright finds a one-handed flick here. She's been working on that shot, similar to Paris. She did win an MLP title early in her career, largely attributed to still the worst trade in MLP history done by Richie, the owner of Black Bears. The trade messed up both of his teams, and we ended up losing in the finals to Anna Bright and Jackie Kamamoto because they ended up together.
Yeah.
So 2 #1 picks ended up together on one team.
Who was traded for who?
It was Jackie traded to Anna Bright's team. I forgot for whom, but we were upset. We were like, Richie, what are you doing?
Shout out Richie Twazin.
Yes.
He'll be in action with the Black Bears later on today. Big day for them. Wow. Fahey on the run. Hits home a beauty of an angle. 7-2 St. Louis. Yeah, the LQK used to be the winningest franchise in all of MLP before all these new kids came on the block. Is unbelievable right now.
And maybe the Black Bears still are. They have 3 titles. I don't know if there's another franchise who has 3 titles.
8-2-2.
I thought the Pioneers had 3. Seattle.
I know they got 2. And they don't exist anymore.
They're still in the history books.
Yes, but they can't win more while the Black Bears potentially could.
Play. Give it. Score is 9-2-2.
Sure what the
Riley stands, ball is in. Las Vegas, you lose your timeout. Have done remaining. St. Louis, 1 timeout remaining. Resume play at 9-2-2.
In the beginning of the season, they got Clayton Powell.
I think they've had Zoe too.
Timeout. 9-2-2.
I think all the ladies are the same, but just on the men's side.
Oh yes, yes.
Right out.
Vegas, of course, the challenger champions of last year, mid-season and full regular season finale.
Came up just short 2 years ago in the challenger and didn't make it out, but bounced back.
So dynamic from Anna Bright.
2-9-2. Side out.
What a spot for Fahey. Low to the hip. No place for Vegas
9-2-1.
to react to.
Nice reach in there from Zoe.
9-2-2.
Needless to say, if the dink comes up a little bit higher from St. Louis, Vegas is pretty on top of it.
Wow. Catching Vegas moving off the line. Anna Bright found the winning ticket.
10-2-2.
Game point, St. Louis.
Side out. Two 10-1. Point. Three 10-1.
Oh.
A little bit of
happened there?
miscommunication there.
That was a little far over for Zoe, right?
3-10-2.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right there, Michelle.
Oh my. Man, great take from Zoe, but couldn't finish the defensive rally. Game point 2 for the St. Louis Shock. Love the t-shirt, Savannah Bright's mom too.
10-3-1.
She's a new one every week. Homemade.
I know, I love do-it-yourself arts and crafts that fans bring in and parents.
Oh my, Anna Bright. Have yourself a rally. Will likely be a 3-way tie for the second place matchup and will take place on Super Sunday, which also means that even though Vegas beat Brooklyn this week, because there are 3 teams with the same potential record here, if St. Louis does pull this one out, Brooklyn would get a bid for that second place match instead of Vegas. Dave Tardio is a sneaky character.
0-0-2.
Changed the way men's doubles was played in a lot of ways. With his creativity on the right. And he can also do things like that. Look at him, center of the court. That wasn't happening a couple of years ago in men's doubles before Dave Tardio found his style, so to speak, of men's doubles.
Absolutely, and yeah, good timing for Ben, because I think he was tired of running a little bit.
Second serve.
The middle ball was a problem for a second there between those two, but now he kind of gives Gabe the freedom to do his thing on the right.
0-0-2.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Side out.
Roscoe called it, that two-handy. Roscoe Bellamy, also one of the faces of Pickleball TV, with a great podcast hosted by he and Jared Paul, the Pickleballers Pod. Nice
Second serve.
quick deflection from Hayden Patriquin.
0-0-2.
Oh boy, watch your knees.
Side out.
Strong effort from Roscoe Bellamy.
0-0-1.
Was an outstanding tennis player at UCLA. And just comes from a tennis family that now is also a pickleball family.
Yes. Bellamy family, fantastic group of humans. Beth Bellamy,
1-0-1.
one of the greats at the senior pro level as well. Also helped launch the Champions League, the 40-plus MLP league. Ooh.
Second serve.
Love that. Roscoe made it to a Grand Slam final in men's doubles not too long ago in Atlanta. His game has taken so many strides. Just deep there, though.
Absolutely. I think one of the key factors is Roscoe has been injury-free in the last
point.
Side out.
I think at least in 2026, for a tall guy like this, managing his body is very important. So whatever he's doing right now seems to be working out, and he's able to put himself in the best position to compete.
Second serve.
I had the honor and privilege of playing some rec with Beth Bellamy this weekend in Naples. She was visiting her parents who were in town here in Orlando to watch their grandson play. Nice. Great read of the situation from Clayton Powell, putting it in a safe place. On the board for Vegas.
1-2-2.
Clayton Powell started his MLP season with Miami Pickleball Club.
Yeah, another Johnny Goldberg find, so to speak. He's been playing pro for a while, but When you're on the radar of Johnny Goldberg, that's usually a good sign.
Yes, but also to clarify, Johnny doesn't just randomly find these players. I think he follows the PPA Challenger Series very closely, and a lot of his draft picks were actually people who played together on the Challenger.
Yeah, that's a great point.
1-2-1. Second serve.
Penetrating punch from Hayden Patriquin.
That was absolutely unbelievable because he came all the way from the baseline where he was in a defensive position and then found his way into the kitchen. It's like he has a little jet attached to him today.
That's so true.
2-1-1. Second serve.
Soft spot for Bellamy, so smart.
2-1-2.
Ambitious pull from Hayden Patriquin. Roscoe Bellamy was all over that one.
Took a nice, massive swing.
1-2-1.
Feels right. That was a beautiful exchange there. Clayton Powell finds a way midpoint to slow it down, gives Roscoe time to find his way to the kitchen with a stab that we saw from Hayden Patriquin just a couple of points ago as well. Roscoe finds another backhand roll.
3-2-1.
A lot of pressure on Hayden to keep his dinks a little bit shorter. Massive serves from Roscoe Bellamy.
Second serve.
I think whenever possible, St. Louis is going to try to find Clayton on the returns a little bit more, but when Roscoe is serving bombs, it's a little bit easier said than done. I think in that scenario, you just try to return into the big target and survive the first 2 or 3 shots from Vegas.
Second serve.
Roscoe and Clayton 5 and 9 together as a team this season. On the other side, just 4 losses for Dave and Hayden, including one last night against Brooklyn.
3-4-2. Start out.
Just out on the last flick from
4-3-1.
You never have to wonder what Anna Bright is thinking.
And I think it's also easier for the players on the shock if you're like slowing down a little bit. Just look at Anna on the bench and your feet start moving immediately.
4-3-2.
Great work from Vegas. Where are they carving out an edge right now?
Just unbelievable hand speed from Clayton and being ready for the attacks that are coming down the line from Hayden Patrickin.
Hand speed again at a premium. Roscoe Bellamy has fun ways of going around the dinner table asking everybody certain questions. He's always holding court in some way, shape, or form.
It's a beautiful way to describe Roscoe, a man of many talents.
Yeah.
To have
Truly.
sport.
Comes from a great family. Beth Bellamy, we mentioned his mother, 3 brothers too. And right now, it's looking all Vegas. Roscoe Bellamy and Clayton Powell knocking on the door for one of the biggest upsets of the season. And Roscoe Bellamy cannot miss. A big poach through the middle.
I don't think I've seen this team or these two players individually play a better match.
No,
so
I don't
far.
think so either.
Potentially in their careers. I'm gonna go that far.
All right, Hayden says night-night for now. Big service possession here for St. Louis. Do you think we've seen the best of Hayden and Gabe so far this match? On the contrary?
I don't think they had a chance right now because they are, I think, in awe of what Roscoe Bellamy and Clayton are doing.
4-9-1.
But I like a little bit of change up that we're seeing from them right now, trying to be more aggressive of the serve and third shots.
Five, 6-9-1.
And another from Big H. And they're still on their first server, too.
Unbelievable response from St. Louis Shock.
They must have just looked over at the bench at Anna Bright and got nervous.
They probably just heard some words from her, too, just reminding them to lock it up. Great response. It's not easy to do.
And that would have been a statement.
Second serve. 7-9-2.
Big side out for Vegas. Have to close the door here if you're on their side.
Great movement without the ball from Clayton earlier, shifting to the right and creating space for Roscoe to hit that overhead. I think it's always a good idea to let the right-handed person hit an overhead in the middle for more power.
9-7-2.
Gutsy move from Roscoe. Pulls it aggressively in the middle. Nobody's home. Game point Vegas at 10-7-2.
10-7-2.
Hayden maybe hit an out ball, but it doesn't matter. The pressure kept Vegas at bay. Ball back to St. Louis. And a 3-point hole. Big H is known for this. He doesn't typically miss in the net, though.
7-10-2.
Oh, drop volley. Forcing Hayden Patrickin. to come up to the net. Didn't expect that one twice. What a heads-up move from Roscoe. Game point number 2 for Vegas.
10-7-1.
Little high, no chance for Roscoe to get that one back. Gabe Tardio takes care of a pop-up third. Game point 3.
10-7-2.
Oh, man, can't blame him for being aggressive. That's what got him here, but a couple of misses opens the door for St. Louis.
7-10-1.
Eric Lang, great coach for the St. Louis Shock. Ooh. Wow, a flick from out of nowhere from Clayton Powell.
I think he's borrowing some of the moves from Gabe Tardio.
Yeah.
He's known for that shot.
Anna Bright looks a little nervous. So does Hunter Johnson, the hero of the Dream Breaker last night. Also good buddies with Roscoe Bellamy. So I'm sure he has mixed emotions, though his loyalty is, of course, with his team.
8-10-2.
Wow, Clayton Powell goes big down the line and then down through the middle. What a combination.
Great execution there from Clayton, and also the key to his success is paddle position. After he rolls the first backhand, keeps the paddle in front, and just pokes in the next one down.
Game point 4.
Second serve.
Same thing. Gabe Tardio takes care of his side of the court. Game point number 5 for Bellamy's big serve. Oh boy, way out. Uh-oh. Oh man, got bailed out. Hayden hit an elbow on the third. They left it up for St. Louis again to climb back in.
Yes, I have relief from Hayden right now.
That's it. Back-to-back outballs.
8-10-1.
Patrick Quinn took a stab at. That's wide. Uh-oh. 5 game points saved by St. Louis. Now their chance to tie it here. In the mix.
10-10-1.
Unbelievable finish for him. Game point swings the other way. Vegas is going to kick themselves after this one.
11-10-1.
Knowing they had 5 chances to close these two out.
Second serve.
Calls out. Game point 2 for St. Louis. Consulting with the bench whether or not to challenge.
Hey, return here, return here.
Second serve. 11-10-2. 5-10, St. Louis shot.
A tight one all the way through Vegas. Boy, edge, and with the ace from St. Louis out first against Liz Trueluck and Clayton Powell. Nice spot for Clayton Powell.
Right up.
And it was Vegas actually that chose the matchups here, so I'm curious, what do you think went into that thought process after this point?
I think Liz is pretty comfortable dinking cross court in this situation, and I think she's going to be a little bit more content to stay in that battle with Anna than, let's say, Callie. And her two-hander is one of the best in the game. So if she needs to go behind Hayden on the counter, she's certainly capable of doing that.
0-0-1.
Oh, man. Liz Trueluck sent that one out of the ballpark.
One, 0-1. Point.
Just wide there. St. Louis jumps out to an early 2-0 lead. Anna Bright, Hayden Patrick win 21-6 on the year, 6th place in win percentage across the league. Right behind them, Zoe Wong and Roscoe Bellamy, 7th place right now in win percentage. Sure, they're happy to be in the top 10.
Point.
Ambitious attempt there from Clayton, pulling on the low ball, but also going cross court. Looked like Hayden was loaded with his forehand there.
Second serve.
ATP attempt goes well inside the post for Anna Bright. Second serve.
3-0-2. Point.
Coming up next, we got California and Chicago. They will battle for a playoff spot right before our eyes. Nice. Trueluck.
Right out.
A 2-week counter on it. And then after the California-Chicago matchup, Ben Johns against Anna Lee.
0-4-1.
Plenty to stay tuned for on Pickleball TV. Jeez. Wow. Patrick went ahead to win that point 4 times. Great get from Clayton Powell in the corner.
And also nice focus from Hayden. Staying locked in all the way till the end.
Right out.
How hard is it to stay focused at the pro level?
I think it is, guys. I think it is hard. There are many things that can enter your head that may or may not be relevant to the match.
We don't talk about that a lot, so curious what the flow state looks like in an event like this.
5-0-1. Point. Timeout change in. 6-0-1. St. Louis shot.
It's the production nerd in me coming out, but
impressive.
Second serve. 6-0-2.
A little bit of miscommunication there. think Hayden was on it.
0-6-1. Point. 1-6-1. Second serve. One, 6-2. Right out.
Loose arm of Hayden Patriquin, to say the least. Mentioned the shock and awe series a moment ago. There's David Foley, the guy that's filming the shock and awe series right here, right
6-1-1.
now. And you'll see this content on Pickleball TV this week. And that's how the magic is made.
Point.
Patriquin in full command. 7-1 lead to show for it. Match clinching game right here.
7-1-1.
Oh my, that's pretty from Clayton Powell. Burt and an angle. The opposite way. Great stuff from Clayton Powell so far today. And what an opportunity this is for a player like him. Has had success on the Challenger
7-1-2.
series, but almost beating Hayden and Gavin. I know it's almost, but it was a great brand of pickleball for he and Roscoe Bellamy.
Nice combo there. Clayton baiting Anna to go down the line at him, and then
1-7-1.
when the ball gets redirected to Liz, she is unloading with her two-handed backhand. Looks like the last ball landed right on the baseline, but a couple of unbelievable gets.
All right.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
All right, call the score. That's side out.
She doesn't have a question. No question.
What's the complaint?
Anna walked off, so we can't serve anyways.
They're just checking the referees on the score. Maybe the head referee thought the ball was called out. Maybe it was called out. They're going to find out.
It's in. Call stands.
Ball is in. Las Vegas, you lose your timeout. You have none remaining. St. Louis, 1 timeout remaining. We'll resume play at 1-7-2. 1-7-2.
Oh. A little more feisty off the paddle of Hayden Patriquin. Wants to get the show on the road.
7-1-1. Second serve. 7-1-2. Right out. 1-7-1. Second serve.
Love a let's go on a miss from Anna Bright, up 7-1.
1-7-2.
It's kind of funny. Sure, it's not for Vegas, but for me.
I think that's more to get herself pumped up and stay
Right out.
locked in the match.
Seven, 1-1. Second serve. 7-1-2.
sneak attack from Big H. Makes it 8-1-2. St. Louis will clinch the match in the next 3 points.
8-1-2.
Another match tonight against the Squeeze. Looking to finish first place for their Super Sunday appearance. Oh, nice dig. Oh, another outball for Patrick. He's been struggling with those. Poor guy. Great dig by Anna Bright. Gnarly defense on her side of the court.
1-8-1. Second serve. One, 8-2.
Unlucky off the tape for Clayton Powell in a jam. St. Louis back to work.
8-1-1.
25 standings points up for grabs for the winner of this event after tomorrow's Super Sunday. St. Louis, the favorite to enter into the first place match. Who they play will still be determined.
9-1-1.
LA and New Jersey will battle later on tonight.
Second serve.
Nice counter from Liz there. She saw Hayden was
9-1-2.
going to roll that backhand at her. Just squats down and pancakes it.
Got away with it there. Match point for the St. Louis Shock. Undefeated weekend would continue for them.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh man, that's been a changeup. Anna Bright takes it out of the air, gets it down on the backhand, and St. Louis depth in all of their lineups, top to bottom, women's down to their second mixed pairing. I mean, Kate and Gabe, I mentioned it, they're at the top of the ranks right now, over Annalee and Noe, over Ben Johns and Jade Kawamoto. 20-2 is their record this season, just 2 losses. I'll tell you who it came to in a moment. Oops.
Side out.
Little cookie there from Gabe Tardio, or I can let you guess if you would so choose.
No, we're done with the guessing game.
2 losses would be to Atlanta, Jesse and Jay, and LA, Catherine and Max. Other than that, unscathed.
Second serve.
Yeah, this Atlanta team has delivered some
0-1-2.
surprise losses to multiple top-seeded contenders,
including Ben and Jade.
Point. One, 1-2.
Great close from Gabe Tardio.
Side out.
So now that we know how the records have shaked out, Brooklyn, Vegas,
1-1-1.
and Miami in a 3-way tie, which means Brooklyn, if St. Louis can win out, it'll be Brooklyn in the second place match tomorrow over Vegas, a team that beat them earlier this weekend due to the 3-way tie net game differential across 3 teams.
Side out. One, 1-1. Point.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier, Michelle, that Roscoe and Zoe have a pretty good record as well as a mixed doubles team.
Oh, man. Such a graceful landing for Roscoe Bellamy on the Ernie attempt. How good was Roscoe Bellamy in that men's doubles game earlier today against Gabe and Hayden? They were literally an inch away from taking it. It would have been a different feel here in this mixed doubles game had they taken it.
Absolutely. But that's why it is so challenging to beat some of these top teams. So you can be playing the best pickleball of your life and still coming up short.
1-2-2.
Oh my. And a snap from Gabe Tardio. Also want to give Zoe Wong and Roscoe some flowers. 15-6 is their record. They came into the weekend 5th place in win percentage in mixed doubles, which is really impressive. Dropped down to 7th after a loss at this event.
2-2-2.
Excuse me, they're 15-5.
Point.
They were 15-4.
Three, 2-2.
Lost to Miami yesterday, or earlier this morning, excuse me.
My bad. 2-3-1.
Wow.
Second serve.
Comes from out of nowhere. You think it's open, and
2-3-2.
Tardio extends out like Gumby. Lateral movement, unbelievable.
Right out. Three, 2-1. Second serve.
Fantastic two-handed topspin dink from Roscoe there.
3-2-2.
Just goes far enough behind Gabe to cause him trouble there.
Point. Four, 2-2. Right out. 2-4-1.
Oh.
Second serve.
Zoe's been managing
2-4-2.
somewhat of a back injury, lower back injury, so has
Point.
kind of flirted in and out of the lineup at times with load management, as Steve Deacon
3-4-2.
describes it, which is very smart by them with a long season. Roscoe's going to hip check Zoe out of the shot.
No, Zoe made it pretty clear that she got there first and she's going to take it. So Roscoe was able to give her some space. Jay, on the other hand, probably would have run into her.
Right out. Four, 4-1. Second serve. 4-4-2.
Absolute beauty by Kate there. Knowing that
5-4-2.
Roscoe is going to flick line, just slides a little bit to the left and cooks that forehand.
Side out.
Right on the third for Fahey. Doors open for Vegas.
4-5-1.
Did lose the match, but now they're getting ready for the playoffs, considering this run they had this weekend should solidify their chances to break into the top 12.
Point. Five, 5-1. Point.
Doubles.
Second serve. 6-5-2. Point.
Love to see this aggressive play from
7-5-2.
Zoe. She was committed to the poach there.
Side out. Five, 7-1. Second serve. 5-7-2.
Unbelievable play from Kate Fahey there. Major resets.
Anna Bright is impressed.
6-7-2. Side out. Seven, 6-1. Second serve.
Another huge serve and drive combo from Roscoe Bellamy, but defended
7-6-2.
really well by Gabe Tardio. He's taking shorter swings.
There's a foot fault on the play. Side out.
Hayden Patrick Quinn was unrelenting with his suggestion there was a foot fault on their side of the net.
I mean, he's perfectly positioned on the bench there.
On the play on Roscoe.
I'm so confused.
We both seen it, called it.
Yeah, who called it?
I called the foot fault.
What happens if we lose it?
Do you want a challenge? Hold play, we have a challenge.
I mean, it's a fourth game.
Scores
Let's
side out.
get the show on the road. I don't.
Bradley Stanza's play, there was a foot fault. Las Vegas, you lose your timeout. You have none remaining. St. Louis, one timeout remaining. Resume play at side out. 6-7-1. Time in. 6-7-1. Second serve.
Zoe's been playing absolutely fantastic in this match
6-7-2.
so far. Not doing anything flashy, but anticipating all the attacks coming from St. Louis really well.
Right out. Seven, 6-1. Second serve.
Enthusiastic out call from Kate
Second
Fahey.
serve. 7-6-2.
What a play from Roscoe Bellamy. When he plays big, he is such a threat. And I mean, the frame that he has.
8-6-2.
Also great recognition that Gabe was on the full stretch and potentially vulnerable there.
Right out. There's a foot fault.
And now it looks like there's a foot fault call on Gabe Tardia.
I think we have actually another.
More play. There was a foot fault on the play. The score is.
Challenge.
Stands there was a fault on the play. St. Louis, you lose your timeout. You have none remaining. Las Vegas, you have no timeouts remaining.
I wasn't it. It's showing the camera. Wasn't it?
You were definitely in, Gabe.
Resume play at 8-6-2. 8-6-2.
Hard to tell there, but either way, looks like we're moving on.
Nice counter out wide from Roscoe Bellamy. Looking to avoid the sweep here for his team.
9-6-2.
5 game points in men's doubles against Gabe and Hayden. Left a bad taste in his mouth and falls short on the third. Ball back to St. Louis.
6-9-1.
Roscoe Bellamy was way out of the shot. Standing ovation from him in response.
7-9-1.
What a hold from Fahey.
Second serve. 7-9-2. Right out. Nine, 7-1. Point.
Nice return and a gift for Vegas. Game point to avoid the sweep.
10-7-1.
What a run for Vegas. They'll
Match
take this
goes to
game,
St.
but more
Louis
importantly this weekend, making a bid to the playoffs, and Vegas deserves a ton of credit. Roscoe Bellamy and Zoe Wong, a huge part of that conversation. St. Louis, though, takes the match, and their hunt